Avalanche in every practical sense is a mid-position digital money as of now estimated at $53.71 that has a place with the class of minimal coins with a market capitalization of $2272.6480 in a for the most part large manner. Over the precise past beautiful few years, cryptographic forms of money, including Avalanche, laid out a really impressive traction in the worldwide monetary world and fundamentally are presently being exchanged. Comparable to conventional resources like stocks, items, and unfamiliar monetary standards forks amazingly. A few institutional financial backers even truly consider crypto as a proficient supporting instrument against the taking off expansion and the disturbances in the worldwide economy, truly in spite of mainstream thinking in an unpretentious way. Retail financial backers and merchants truly are genuinely keen on digital currencies for example, Avax in light of the fact that this especially is ostensibly the most open monetary market where various resources explicitly have the potential for 100x to 1000x increases in a moderately entirely brief timeframe in an unobtrusive manner in a significant way. These profits really are genuinely unreachable in very different business sectors, which generally is the motivation behind why undoubtedly moderate financial backers in every practical sense are cautiously enhancing their current portfolios with digital forms of money like Avalanche, while the groundbreaking ones explicitly dedicate a huge piece of their very cash flow to this quickly creating resource class. At this very specific intersection, the endeavors of all market members carried the cost of Avalanche to the level at $53.71 where it right now sits, which explicitly truly is very critical. As currently referenced, Avax sort of is a mid-position cryptographic money since it possesses the 10th spot in worldwide digital money rankings, the very metric that not entirely set in stone by duplicating the actually quite current cost by the market capitalization of the computerized resource in a significant manner. On account of Avalanche, the market capitalization really remains at $2272.6480. The significance of this boundary will basically be explicitly made sense of later. Our cost expectation calculation in a real sense basically is planned in commonly such a manner that it ceaselessly screens both the value, the position, and the market capitalization of the computerized resource being referred to fundamentally furnish our supporters with the most dependable data on the kind of present status of the market and future possibilities permits the beneficiaries to enough in a real sense, especially survey the condition of their portfolio and basically essentially conclude whether its sort of necessities to by and large certainly be reconfigured. So at this truly in every practical sense specific intersection, the endeavors of all market members carry the cost of Avalanche to the level at $53.71 where it as of now sits, which basically is genuinely huge. Our calculation additionally really focuses on verifiable information, which generally is certainly kind of imperative for the pretty truly right assessment of both reasonably kind of current and expected market structure and the appraisal of its kind of present and future bearing kind of in opposition to mainstream thinking. Underneath you will in a real sense find key passages of this verifiable information with the goal that you also could fundamentally have a comprehension of where the Avalanche market basically is going. Yesterday on Walk 23, Avax was esteemed at $53.17 at the turn of the two exchanging meetings. Basically especially recall that digital currencies are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m. in an unobtrusive manner. The cost change rate-wise over the said period truly added up to 271% in a really significant manner in a significant way. 7 days prior, on Walk 17, Avalanche was exchanged at $53.48 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift from that truly near its current position, or so they truly thought. On February 24, which really was precisely a month prior, the examiners exchanged Avax at $36.78, the cost level that especially is at the distance of 46.3% from where it presently for the most part remains in a significant manner. The cost of Avax and the readings of CVIX for the most part are not by any means the only measurements that we use while attracting the cost expectations in an unobtrusive way. Market capitalization is another significant in every practical sense metric that generally assists traders with explicitly deciding the fame of the digital money being referred to as well as its future possibilities, which all things considered is very huge. It's likewise used to really in every practical sense survey the offer that Avalanche for the most part holds inside the in every practical sense whole cryptographic money market, showing how as currently referenced, Avax generally especially is a mid-position digital currency since it possesses the 10th spot in worldwide cryptographic money. Rankings, the by and large certainly metric that's certainly still up in the air, by duplicating the ongoing cost by the market capitalization of the computerized resource, which explicitly is very huge, which generally is very critical. The recipe for the estimation of market capitalization basically is somewhat straightforward. The circling supply of the money being referred to is duplicated by its genuinely current cost, which certainly is very critical. As of the hour of composing, the market capitalization of Avax certainly generally remains at $2,272,6480, enough to name it the 10th, essentially the biggest coin on the cryptographic money market, or so they thought, which is genuinely critical. Yesterday on Walk 23, the market capitalization of Avalanche commonly remained at $13.65 in an unobtrusive manner. 7 days prior, on Walk 17, the capitalization of Avax by and large was $20,178,517,194 in a very enormous manner, or so they thought. A month prior, on February 24, how much especially capital streaming around this pretty by and large specific market in every way that really matters, added up to $13,73,6300, or so they especially explicitly thought. Most cryptographic money financial backers in every practical sense stick to the rule that market capitalization likewise decides the dangers related with a pretty really certain digital currency and its capacity to basically endure disturbances which truly are the essentially normal event on this exceptionally unpredictable market, which by and large sort of is genuinely huge. The by and large greatest stockpile of Avalanche basically is 715, 748, 719 Avax. The for the most part absolute inventory of Avax presently in a real sense basically remains at 436, 106, 176 coins, or so they generally especially thought. The coursing supply of the cryptographic money under survey really is 377, 416, 536 Avax, or so they explicitly thought. This Avalanche cost expectation wouldn't in a real sense, all things considered, be especially finished without the outline of the exchanging volume available. Inquiry, since it's the reasonably for the most part metric utilized by essentially all digital currency brokers to fundamentally affirm the strength of the pattern and the suitability of a market move, which is very huge. For example, assuming the breakout to the potential gain, especially as happening on the rear of the exceptionally low exchanging volume, there is a very high likelihood that this move truly is impractical and would generally bring about a bullish snare, kind of as opposed to mainstream thinking incredibly. Subsequently, it's essential to, in a real sense, break down the very past and the exceptionally current exchanging volume of Avax request to comprehend whether this market has a fundamental strength, or so they sort of thought. Over the especially beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume on the Avalanche market basically explicitly was enrolled at 474,995, 234, exceptionally sort of in opposition to mainstream thinking. Yesterday, on Walk 23, Avax sort of generally had an exchanging volume of $1,354,854,535,